Alrighty, hopefully I got it right this time. Let's hope. Let me know if that audio sounds bad. There's nobody in here right now. I had to close the other live stream. I'm going to go back and just delete that one real quick. Give me just a second. I had a bunch of word not work right. Technical difficulties. I don't know what happened, but I'll tell you what happened. Windows 11 happened. That's what happened. Hey, Geezer the Hut, Boba Fett, the best bounty hunter, Robin, DR. Hey, I'm glad you guys can hear me now. Finally, I don't know what happened. Well, I do. I really do. It's Windows 11 update. So, yeah. Yeah, Boba Fett, I meant to go over and check that out yesterday, but I took some NyQuil and I was out of it. Sorry for that. So, everybody, welcome Saturday. If you're new here and have not done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And like the video, share it, all that good poop. Sorry for the technical difficulties a little bit ago. I went through this whole rant and everything, and then I looked at the messages and nobody could hear me. Awesomeness. I don't have anything scripted for today. I'm just going to drink my coffee and talk with you guys, you know, about the normal things. Boba Fett. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not. The Mandalorian, all that good stuff. Everything that's coming out in Star Wars, I'm so excited for. December 29th is when the Book of Boba Fett begins airing. So, yeah. I'm not sure why my mic is named something different right now. This is just weird. What I tried to do on the other one was I was trying to stream to Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. I don't know if that had anything to do with the sound going out or what happened, but I don't know if my settings were just wrong, but I just unplugged everything and redid everything and all that. Yeah, I already know, DR. Let's see. I was just chilling. Guess what? What's that, DR? Hey, awesome, Boba Fett. That's great. Yeah, so I appreciate all the comments I've been getting on the last ones. You guys have really been making me think and making me fight the battle for what I believe, and you guys have been fighting the battle for what you believe, and I love that. I love some debate. I do. I don't get upset about it. I know my words don't come across right, but I'm trying to answer everybody's comments, and sometimes I seem a little rude, and I'm not really trying to be rude at all. I'm enjoying it. I'm smiling the whole time because I like debating as long as it's thoughtful. It's well versed and it's respectful, and I'm all for it. I think it's great. Like I said before, I did change my camera angle. That's just because I wanted to show off my new LED lights that I put up there. I am a bit sick, so you guys might hear me go into a coughing fit or a sneezing fit or something. I know last time I had allergy problems and stuff. This is way worse. This isn't allergies. This is the famous one. I've been just relaxing the last couple days, really, and trying not to overwork myself. Putting up my LED lights yesterday took about 2 hours, where it should have taken me about 30 minutes, because I had to keep sitting down to catch my breath, and just relax. I don't like sitting still, even when I'm sick. I don't like sitting in one place. I like being up, moving around. I get bored, or I feel like I'm being lazy. Let's see. DR making a 2021 cardboard Boba helmet. Nice. Yeah, let's see it, DR. That'd be awesome. Hey, everything Boba? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Um, yeah, if somebody wants to subscribe to your channel, let them do it. Don't talk them out of it. I mean, I'm here for the little people too. I mean, I'm a little people myself. Got my coffee mug. Got my FANATIC sweatshirt on. Um, yes, Robin, the pathogen that which will not be named. We'll call it Voldemort. I have Voldemort. I know that's naming a pathogen or a jerk or whatever. There are a couple things I wanted to talk about today. One of which that really chapped my ass over the weekend. Sorry, guys. I told you I'm sick, and my words are coming out a little rougher than they should. But one thing that's really been chapping my hiney over the weekend is I've seen a lot of negativity toward the Book of Boba Fett poster with Boba Fett on the throne. That is driving me insane. Is everybody just looking for something to complain about or cancel or get thrown out of the works or something? Because I'm a guy, and I get where some people could see that this is kind of a sexist poster or something like that, but I'm a dude, and I know when I sit down, I don't like to crush my giblets. It's not fun for me. It's so I sit with my legs apart a little bit. It's not showing off my manliness. It's just like, not wanting to crush up the boys. It's how men sit. That's how we sit. Unless we're on a talk show or something, then we'll cross our legs in a manly fashion with our ankle up on our knee. So I don't get where the problem is with that poster, and I think people are just starting to complain about things for no reason. And yeah, he's got his gun and all this stuff. Well, yeah, he's got his gun. He's a bounty hunter, and now he's a crime lord. So what? He's got his gun, and his legs are a little bit apart. Okay, so what? He's not wanting to crush his dudes, I love the poster too, Boba Fett, Best Bounty Hunter, and I don't know if it's something that's offending women or if it's this cancel culture that's trying to just hone in on anything they see as sexist or upsetting or offensive, and I don't find it offensive. Maybe I'm insensitive. I don't know. That DR I don't know about. I do know they are doing a full volume of the one-offs, like the Jabba the Hutt, 4 LOM and Zuckuss, IG-88 Bausch, and Dengar? I can't remember if there's a Dengar one or not. But, I know they're doing that collection. I don't know if they're doing a collection of all of them together. The War of the Bounty Hunters one should get its own volume, that line. But there are also the Darth Vader comics, the Dr. Aphra, the Star Wars, there's another one, the Bounty Hunters. All of those may be combined into their own volumes. I'm not sure. I don't see why they would make separate volumes for all that and then combine them into their own volumes, because they're all numbered like 13 through 17 or something like that. So you might have to buy multiple volumes to get all the stories, unless you want to go buy the individual comics. And if Knut were here, he would tell me that I missed the Star Wars number 17, which I did, and hopefully today I can go out and get it or have my wife pick it up for me. I do have to take her to pick up her car, even though I'm sick, so I might have her just run into the comic book store for me. Yes, I've read the new ones, Blaze Cap. I just got IG-88 1 and Darth Vader, I believe, 17. I think I missed Star Wars number 17. The IG-88, loved it. Loved it. I'd love to see more issues of that. I'd like to see a continuing story of IG-88. The only thing I didn't like about it was that he seemed to give up too quickly. Yeah, Omni Collection. That's it, Blaze Cap. I have not heard anything about the Slave One name change, other than the Lego set, and then on the cover of one of the War of the Bounty Hunters, it says the Fire Class 33 or Fire Spray 31 class patrol ship, but that's just telling you what model it is. It isn't saying what the name of it is. I think if they are going to change the name of the Slave One, it's going to be during the Book of Boba Fett. This might just be a build up to that. And hopefully, if they do, I'm sticking with my theory that it's going to be the Jaster's Legacy. I know it doesn't fit the timeline. It's not the same ship as Jaster's Legacy originally. Well, it kind of is, because, yeah, Jango Fett, and all that. There you go. Oh, yeah, Don. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back. That means I didn't bore you too much. The Star Wars number 17 didn't come out this week. Inside the Darth Vader one, it said that it was releasing October 27th. I didn't see it when I went to the comic book store, and now I'm confused. I guess I am a little off on it. But I know the last issues come out November 3rd for the other series. That was the last of the War of the Bounty Hunters, I think last week or the week before. So how you guys been doing? I've just been, like I said, just been relaxing and working at the same time, but trying not to overdo it while my wife says I'm overdoing it, because after I got done just hanging LED lights yesterday, I just collapsed. Hey, Mando with a plan. Good to see you. So if y'all can't see it, maybe this will help out a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, you can see the lights a little bit like that, but I guess I probably should turn the light back on. I haven't seen the new pictures, DR. I've actually been trying to stay away from that stuff. I've been trying to stay away from spoilers of any kind. That means the aesthetic of the show, the aesthetic of the armor, all that. I've been trying to stay real clear of it, because I don't want it influencing my opinion before I go into the show. Any Halloween plans, Blaze Cap? Yeah, I gotta work. It's unfortunate, but I do have to work. I'll be working with a mask on the entire time and staying away from people. I know that's going to be difficult because I have about 50 employees at any given day in my department, but they're just going to have to understand they need to stay away from me. Yeah, I was going to do like a Halloween theme for this episode, this live stream, but I couldn't get everything together in time. This illness really put me down a little bit, but I'm fighting it, and I'm fighting strong. There we go. Take my breath a minute. Yeah, so I'm sure most of you have seen my video yesterday, and I think it caused a lot of confusion. Let me pull it up here. Not a lot of confusion, but some confusion. It is Star Wars, a Mandalorian YouTube channel, Boba Fett, and where is it? And Mandalorian lore explained. Basically, what I'm doing is I want to get away from doing news and rumors, and stick with theories and actual facts and lore and history, and do it mostly about Mandalorians, Boba Fett, and that kind of thing, because that's where my niche is. That's what I'm good at. Yeah, I don't know everything about Mandalorian culture or anything. And there's a lot of stuff I've forgotten about the legend stories and all that. But that's what I want to base this channel off of for the time being. I do like doing the other Star Wars stuff, the other lore. I do know a lot about that as well. I've seen every movie probably 100,000 times combined. But I will throw in a video once in a while for that, just to break up the monotony a little bit and give somebody else something to talk about. Yes, and fanfics. I will be doing those, absolutely. But they're basically going to be sticking to the Mandalorian fanfics, like the Jango Fett. I really need to finish that one up. I'd like to get it done by Monday, if possible. It takes a lot to do those fanfics. It takes me about 3 hours to make a 10-minute video. It takes me about 6 to 8 hours to make one of the fanfic videos, because there's so much that goes into the script writing and alterations and changes and rewrites and all that good stuff. Like this Windows 11's really pissing me off. I like the aesthetic of it. I love the way it looks. I like the ease of access of all my icons down here at the bottom. I know you can't see them, but I should have known better than to jump right into Windows 11 as soon as it's available, because there's always glitches. And Ari Chan, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, see, squirrel. See, I get distracted. But like yesterday when I made my video, it took me 6 hours to make that one video, because I had it all done, and I was just getting ready to upload it to YouTube, and the computer crashed. Deleted everything. Deleted all of it. Then I got the vocals done again after starting all over because I couldn't recover the file. And something happened where Microsoft Word went out and my list and plans and everything went away. So I had to rewrite it, re-record it, and redo all that stuff. So yeah, then I finally got it right, and every 2 seconds I was hitting save on the program to make sure it saved in case anything crashed. I didn't have to start all over. I could just pull it back up. So I started at like 8 a.m. yesterday working on this video, and I didn't get it done until, God, it was probably about 3 o'clock that I finally got it finished. So 5 hours roughly. No, 7 hours. Math hard. And DR, yes. I will still do some Arnold videos once in a while. I'm not going to do them a lot because, I mean, you're known for the edit thing. And that's awesome. And DR, I actually got a proposal for you. If you've got some video you want some Arnold voices on, I can send you some audio files of me doing the Arnold voice, and you can put them on your channel and just give me a little bit of credit. And then you can have it, and you can even monetize it as long as you give me the credit. Actually, I am at... You're asking about how many subscribers I need. I need 136 more subscribers to get to 5,000. 136. That's not bad. Do something special. Yeah. I mean, I like doing special things. I am awaiting a email from Darth Angelus if anybody would want to contact him as well. I'm trying to get him to do a live stream with me one Saturday to see if he wants to, double up on it. He's got a pretty good following. I've got a great following. I love you guys. And I've been watching his live chats on his premieres and stuff and joining in them. And he's got a lot of really good fans, and I think they would enjoy our stuff, and I think you guys would enjoy his stuff. He does mostly CGI work on the Heir to the Empire novel, the original from 1992, and it's great. It's good stuff. I mean, I watched chapter 16 last week, I think, and that's my favorite chapter of Heir to the Empire anyway. And I mean, we tend to forget what a badass Thrawn was back in those. And it really reinvigorated me. Now I want to go buy it and reread it. A voice for the Halloween special. I don't know how well my voice is going to be right now because it's, if you can tell, it's starting to get a little groggy from talking a lot right now. But I mean, I can maintain until this live stream's over. It's just, hang on. Sorry, I know that's nasty. I'm sorry. It just all of a sudden came up. But yeah, DR. In one of the comments, DR, shoot me your email and let me know what you'd like to do, and I'll send you some audio files. That's no problem. And then you can edit it into some of your videos or whatever you like, and just give me some credit, and you can monetize it. Do what you want with it. More crossover within this fandom is always welcome. Yes, it is, Blaze Cap. I think you guys would like their fans and of Darth Angelus, and I would like some of theirs as well. I've interacted with a few of them, and they're pretty cool guys. I think some of them even came over and joined from Darth Angelus' website. Ari Chan, you may be correct, but it will go unnamed for this moment. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best. My head is really pounding right now, and I've taken Excedrin, I've taken Aleve, I've taken all kinds of stuff. I've probably got enough over-the-counter medication in me to numb a horse, and it's still not doing anything. More Boba Fett video ideas. Anybody want to help out with that? Josh McGillicuddy, good to see you. Yeah, DR does put out some really good content. I'm loving his edits and his memes. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I was late to Mando. Watched finally August 2020. Then with the hints for the canon characters in Season 2, I binged all. Yeah, Don. It was great seeing all that, and a lot of people were upset with me because I don't want to see Luke Skywalker in the Book of Boba Fett. There's a reason for that. It's not because I hate Luke. I do think he's a whiny pud, but you know, that's part of his character, and he's a good character either way. But I don't want to see him in the Book of Boba Fett because he will take away from the spotlight of Boba. He will upstage him like no other, even if it's like a 5-second cameo. Oh, it's Luke Skywalker. Oh, never mind the fact we finally got a Boba Fett show. And there's Boba Fett kicking ass like we always wanted to see him do. I just don't want to see Luke ruin that. Now, if he shows up in the Ahsoka show, that's another story, because we've had 7 seasons of the Clone Wars with Ahsoka. We've had Rebels with Ahsoka and all of that, and we've seen a lot of her character, and it won't hurt anything if Luke shows up. Besides that, Ahsoka is a former Jedi, and it makes sense to have Luke, a Jedi, in that show. Oh, thanks, Josh McGillicuddy. I appreciate that. Yes, so it is exactly 60 days until the release of the Book of Boba Fett. And hopefully no Luke Skywalker in it. And Dawn, I'm a 1977 guy. So I remember opening day very well. Okay, well, memories are shoddy at best, but I remember going and seeing it. Where I lived at the time, I was in Louisiana, and there wasn't a real big premiere there. There was a lot of people, but I mean, there weren't a lot of people dressed up or anything like that. But I remember going in and seeing the Star Destroyer come across the screen for the first time. Back then, Don, you remember, and a lot of you might remember, we didn't have even VHS back then. They didn't even play things on TV that were in the theaters. If a movie left a theater, you had to wait for it to come back to the theater. And yeah, they did come back to the theater once in a while. Only if it was a really good movie. And Star Wars did come back to the theater, but it wasn't until right before Empire Strikes Back came out. So in between that time, I had an audio cassette of A New Hope, which was just called Star Wars then, and the original soundtrack on vinyl for A New Hope. And that kept me going along with my little figures and making up little stories as I could. And it was awesome. Yeah, DR, you have been here. You've been here about a year now, man. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. Wise old Jedi. I don't know about that. I never really got into the Jedi, to be honest. And I think that's why I didn't appreciate the prequels as much as a lot of people do, because it was so full of Jedi. Um, I always liked the darker figures. Like when I saw the preview for Phantom Menace for the first time, the teaser trailer, and it showed Darth Maul, I was like, ooh, what that one? And I was all excited for that. And then he got cut in half. And I was like, where are they going to go now? And where'd they go? They picked out an old man to fill the spot of Darth Maul. Didn't get that decision, but oh well, it worked, I guess. Um, let's see. Mandalorian is a reiteration of Arthurian legend and Scott clans, which are very dear to me. Oh yeah. Episode 4 was a midnight mass for me in the first row. Same thing, but I was only 4 years old, but I made my mom take me to it. And ever since then, on opening day for every Skywalker Saga movie, my mother has been with me. So that's one reason I can't hate the sequels, because it's memories that I'm getting with my mother. I know that sounds sentimental and everything, but it is, because, I mean, she's getting up in age, I'm getting up in age, and I'm glad I got to see every Skywalker film with my mother. Other people have gone too, like my kids and my wife, and they've all been to the openings with me as well, but my mother's always been there. So I can't hate any of the Star Wars movies because I have that memory. You got. You have a new intro. Oh, I'll check it out, Boba Fett. Yeah, yeah, DR. They didn't need magic or um, plot armor, and that's one thing I got into it with. It wasn't getting into it with them, but it was Lee Bjorkman. Um, he called me out saying that there's no way Boba Fett could beat Luke Skywalker, and that Luke didn't have plot armor and stuff. And I said, yeah, he did have plot armor. I mean, Boba Fett's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy, and he's 2 feet away from Luke and misses him. That's kind of plot armor, and a clumsy Han Solo bumps into him a little bit and knocks him into a sarlacc. That's also plot armor. Christopher Lee is cooler than Maul in person, I would say. Well, the late Christopher Lee. I would love to sit and talk with that guy. He's been through so many experiences, so many movies, so many genres, all the way back to black and white, playing Dracula and all that stuff. But to me, Darth Maul was just more of what I wanted to see in a Sith. He was more of an assassin. Let's see. I need to go back a couple comments. I'm not sure what you mean, Ari Chan. Somebody's making fun of you for what? Dudes love dark ladies. I'm not gonna lie, there is kind of an appeal to that, Don. Yeah, it's characters. I mean, it shouldn't matter if um, no. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody for liking a character that they like, even if I don't like that character or I disagree with their thoughts on it. I mean, everybody has a reason for liking stuff that they like. That's why I just gave the reason why I like the sequels so much, um, because of having my mom there with me when I go see them. But I can't hate something that I have a memory with my mother with. You can go out as whoever you want, Harry Chan. And don't let your brother say anything. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. I think it's equally accepted that Kylo Ren or Adam Driver was probably the best part of the sequels. It's not saying everything else was bad, but between Adam Driver and Oscar Isaacs, I think they were the best part of the sequels, and everybody accepts that. Nobody really hates on Kylo Ren. They think he's an emo little wannabe, but he was still a badass, and everybody can acknowledge that. Yeah, Rookcast. She's kind of hot. Yeah, my job just told me Thursday that we were having a costume contest at work and everything, and I thought, wow, way to tell me at the last minute I can't get everything I want, because I thought about if we ever did something like that at work, getting the robes, the boots, and being Darth Maul. And I don't mean just get a mask and be Darth Maul. I mean shave my head the way I'd always do, shave my face off. Not my face off, but my beard off. I did it one year and it looked amazing. Get the paint and everything and paint myself as Darth Maul and go to work. Yeah, Ari Chan, do it. Be Kylo Ren. That's, be what you like. If anybody makes fun of you, just take your cross guard lightsaber and hit them. Okay, I'm condoning violence now. The armor is kind of a badass too, but that's another thing. Could Boba defeat Rey? Yeah. Yeah. Short answer, yes. It's not that I don't like Rey. It's that Boba's got so much more experience than Rey had. And that's one thing the sequels that I wish they would have changed, would have made different, is that Ben should have been the one to beat the Emperor, not Rey. I don't care if she lived or died. She could have lived, and that's fine. And then Ben could have died after maybe finding out Rey was pregnant or something. But that would make her more of a Skywalker, I think. But I think, yeah, Boba was a little more cunning. The Emperor probably could have beat Rey had he not been attached to the giant skill crane. I think he might have had a chance, and he'd been younger. I think Mando could beat Rey, honestly. How hard should you hit him? Yeah, don't cripple him or anything. Maybe a tap on the kneecap or something. Don't, if he plays sports, you don't want to injure him to get rid of his sports career. Yeah, so I guess I have to go back and delete that other video that I started earlier because I could not get my sound to work because of Windows 11. You think he'd just walk out after he finds out he has kids? Oh no, I am not no baby daddy. I'm running away. That's what Han Solo did pretty much. He left to go fly in races and teach pilots how to race in a circuit, and left Ben with Leia for a little bit, and then Leia pawned him off on Luke. No wonder Ben had issues. He kept getting pawned off. Will the armor beat down Din? I believe she created the Children of the Watch so she can change the rules as she goes. Will she beat down Din, or could she? I think there's going to be an internal squabble between them when she finds out that his helmet has been removed. She might try to kick him out of the clan, but he's got the Darksaber, and if she knows anything about the Darksaber, which I'm sure she does, then she's going to have a moral dilemma. Because if you remember, if she is Rook Cast followed the Darksaber. She followed Maul. She followed Garth Saxon, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. What comes out tomorrow? Oh, okay, your new video. All right. Let the Force Ghost take me. Yeah, but I think, I mean, there isn't a whole lot of evidence that the armor is Rook cast other than the horns on her helmet, and she's a female, and at one time they were part of Death Watch. She might be accepting, but who knows about the Paz Vizsla? I mean, he's a Vizsla. He's not going to take kindly to somebody other than a Vizsla having the Darksaber. Hey, thank you, Black Jedi. Hey, it's good to see you, by the way. I watch your videos quite often. And thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just pretty chill here on my live stream, especially now. I'm not feeling well. I'm kind of sick. Yeah, I just hang out with the fans and chat and everything. And good way to get up some camaraderie here. And maybe one day we can do a stream together. How about that? If you're interested, my email's in my about section on my channel. I know you got your crew that you hang out with for your live streams, so I mean, if you ever have extra time and you want to join in one of these, that's fine. All right, I'm behind a little bit. All right, DR's got LMAO. When I finish the costume, I'll scream, "I'm Mr. Action Man." You got to do the Arnold voice as well. It is not a tumor. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. If the armor is Rook, then that means she and Bo may have history. Blaze Cap, you're taking this to the dark side, aren't you? Or the X side. Aw, I love my Star Wars nerds. It brings me to another thing. When I was in the Cincinnati Comic Expo in September, there was a lady dressed up as Leia there, and I mean, slave Leia, mind you, because that's what women dress as when they want to go get attention from nerds. And she was wearing no sign of anybody's undies. It was, I had to turn away. I'm a married man. Put the cookie down. Oh, thank you, Black Jedi. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Anytime you want to do a live stream, I'm down. I mean, I usually release my videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then do a live stream Saturday morning at 10 every week. That way everybody gets used to the schedule I'm producing here. Once in a while, I'll throw in an extra something. But yeah, anytime, man. I'm down. As you can see, I have technical difficulties because I am not a technical genius. So I may need you to talk me through that and talk me down when I start getting hyper and like hyperventilating and whatnot. Star Wars is life. Yes, I agree, Ari Chan. That's a definite. What did I forget? Thanks, DR. I appreciate that. And how many people do you know, DR, honestly? I don't know a whole lot of people. There's people I work with and stuff, but I mean, I don't go break bread with them or anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for it, Black Jedi. We can definitely do that, man. I like what you do. You do some good stuff. Yeah, I try to stay positive and focused and keep everything upbeat because there's a lot of toxicity in the Star Wars fandom, and I'm just not into that. That's why I designed this channel. That and because my friends, my few friends and family don't like hearing about Star Wars all the time. So I did this so I could talk about Star Wars and not annoy them. That way they can jump in whenever they want and hear about my Star Wars, and then if they don't want to hear it, they don't have to watch it. There's always a way. Blaze Cap. I do like that quote from the War of the Bounty Hunters comics. Um, I I hope that doesn't become a catchphrase though, because it can be tiring pretty quick. DR is the funniest here. His edits and memes are so good. Yeah, I mean, we're all a fandom. I mean, I appreciate everybody in the fandom, in the Star Wars fandom. Even the ones that are a little bit toxic, I can appreciate them. I can appreciate that they are fans, that they have an opinion that is so strong that they want to bully people off of social media or out of acting. I mean, if you've got that kind of power over people, man, you need to take some responsibility with that power. Aw, thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Oh, so you all are just here for my fanfics, huh? No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I will be doing the 16th part of the Jango Fett fan fiction here soon. That should be the last of the Jango Fett, and then it should move into the conception or creation of Boba Fett and into his early life. And then it'll start transitioning into a Boba Fett fan fiction through the Clone Wars, filling in parts that we haven't seen yet, like certain interactions with Kaminoans after Jango's death, and Aurra Sing, Cad Bane, and all that. I really want to get into that story. That's why I'm building up this Jango Fett one so much, because I want to transition into the Boba Fett. Yar and Chewie's mean. Should collaborate. Oh, thank you, DR. I really appreciate that. You guys are really going to make my head big, okay? I do love that you guys appreciate all that, because, I mean, I put a lot of effort into it, and I try to make it make sense for me. And if it makes sense for me, then it should make sense for everybody else. But I have a different idea of what makes sense and what doesn't in the Star Wars universe. Maybe that's why I'm so rough on the prequels. I love the prequels, don't get me wrong, but I am quite a critic of them. Yeah, I mean, I love Saturdays. Those are my favorite days to make videos, because I get to interact with you guys so much. It's such a great, such a great time. You guys are the reason I'm here. The reason I do this is for you guys and for myself a little bit. But since I've got so many people following me now and joining in on this, that it's just been so awesome. Surefire Plan, isn't the date out? Yes, sir. And that's what I'm doing the countdown for. The date is December 29th on Disney Plus for the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but that is exactly 60 days from today. 60 days. So every Saturday I'll do a countdown of how many days, hours, or whatever. I'm sure that if I do the days, Robin in here will count down all the way to the seconds. He does it every time I have a premiere video. Save the Jango fanfic for the 5K special. Okay, that'll work. Blaze Cap, you gave me a great idea. How about this, guys? If when I hit 5,000, I will do a double length Jango Fett fan fiction. My normal Jango Fett fan fictions are anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. I will do a 50-minute Jango Fett fan fiction. I can't promise the video is going to be the best, but the story will be amazing. As you guys can see, I only have a few stock pieces of footage that I use for my videos. It's because of copyright laws and all that stuff. But if... Oh, sorry, I got a work text. But if everybody helps me get to that 5,000 a little bit quicker, then I will do a double Jango Fett fan fiction. I will make it longer. So that means I might miss a couple days of other videos to make this, but I'll do it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that idea, BlazeCap. And DR, you've been great, man. You've been sharing my stuff and boosting me up like crazy. And I mean, every time you do it, I get new subscribers and everything. You're most of the reason why I've got so many in the last couple weeks. You want me to make some footage you can use? It's copyright safe. You could do that. Yeah, I'm not real good with doing that. I was able to use the Boba Fett teaser the other day, but I broke it up into little pieces, like 30-second clips, and then spaced them out in between other videos. So I did figure out I could do that as long as everything wasn't right there together. Yeah, then once I get that Jango Fett fanfiction done, then I can move on to Boba Fett's early life. And that was my intention all along. I did want to make the true Mandalorian story of open season. I did want to make that more modern, to fit more of the new canon and add in characters. If you guys didn't notice, I added in, I'm sure you noticed, Hondo. Hey, Jango, my boy. I added Hondo in there, and hang on, I'm just reading. Added Hondo, Fen Rao, and his father. Fen Rao's more of just a child at the time, but I added his father in. And what else? There's a lot of characters I added in there, like, oh man, this illness has really got my brain warped or something, because I can't think of the names. Alrighty, Ari-chan, thank you for joining. And let's see. Thanks, please. Oh yeah, Dawn, the Din Bo wedding. I don't want that. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I don't want to see Din Djarin and Bo-Katan Kryze get married. That doesn't make much sense to me, because Bo has never really had a lover that we've seen. And Din Djarin, being in his 40s, also hasn't had one that we've seen. So it doesn't look like they're really interested in that type of thing. And that shouldn't go that route. I don't know. I do have a Discord, DR. I just can't remember what it is. Let's see, I was in a clan at one time for Battlefront 2 on Discord, but I think they kicked me out because I didn't play enough. It's whatever. When you're one guy trying to keep your channel going and you got all this social media and everything, it's hard to just keep up with all of it. So I kind of scaled back a little bit. Din and Casca. I think Casca needs her ass kicked, honestly. Plays Cap, sorry. Thanks, Geezer. Boba and Fennec. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But I don't think Fennec has a womb, considering her guts have been replaced with biomechanics. Yeah, it's a bad match. The bad batch. It's a bad match, Don. Definitely. All right, guys. It looks like it's that time. I do need to sign out. I got some stuff I need to do around here. One of which is just sit and rest. I'm starting to get short of breath now. Hopefully I get over this thing pretty soon. I got to return to work tomorrow, and I'd hate to think I'm going to have to be all physical at work and then maybe pass out. Good to see you, Robin. Everybody, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I do so much more than you guys understand. After every stream, I go up and I talk to my wife about it and tell her about it and talk to my kids and say, wow, such a good stream. I love it. I love all of you with every bit of me. So, yeah, thank you all for joining so much. I appreciate it. And remember, when we get to 5,000 subscribers here, and I say we because you guys are in this with me. You're here all the time. You're just as dedicated as I am, and I really appreciate that. So when we get to 5,000 subscribers, I'll do that double-length Jango Fett fan fiction. And then after that is done, I do want to take all the Jango Fett fan fictions, put them into one video, just in case somebody's interested in like a 5-hour video. And I'll put it out there and see where it goes. Thank you, Geezer. I appreciate that. I hope I do get better very soon. And everybody, if you are new here, any of you, please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Stay up to date on all my Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Star Wars lore, and everything. Like I said before, I'm not going to be doing so much of the news and rumors anymore. There are plenty of channels out there where you can get that from, and I'm trying to stay away from that stuff so I don't get spoiled or expectations in a wrong place. But thank you all so much for joining. Blaze, Cap, DR, Robin, Dawn, Geezer, Black Jedi, and let me see who else we got in here. Boba Fett, the best bounty hunter, Ari Chan. And everybody, if you haven't checked out DR's channel, go over and check him out too. Give him a subscribe. Let's see if we can get him up to 4,000 here real quick. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Surefire Plan. Yes, the 29th. I'm sorry I didn't answer that before. 29th of December. So everybody, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button, and I will see you next week.